We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. But tonight we kick off Week 13 with a great Thursday night matchup as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Miami Dolphins. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Baker going to throw this right away. Able to find Higgins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
The guy's man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Regular. Run. 180.
To throw, Mayfield. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. Touchdown, Chicago! Derrick Henry, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bears march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Dolphins nothing.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Reed Blankenship delivering the hit. You look at this Bears defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa. 380. 380. Go.
Herbert off of play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Dolphins had 7-4 on the year. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them. Galvanize themselves.
Oh, and now some space to operate. Still going. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. 49 yards. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mayfield to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Smith catches left side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Set.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Set. Balin Tiger. Balin Delta. Set. Hey, Ray. 21. Hey, Kappa. Ready.
Herbert now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Dolphins. Isaiah Pacheco from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Bears 7.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. Nico Collins, 79 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win. Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Green 80, 21. Let's go. Check. Home to troops right. Delta. Set.
Play action. It's Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, They're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hurry, hurry. 180. What's up?
They go play action. Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Complete. It's Henry. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Henry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, along the line, along the line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Mayfield. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears first down.
Trailer. Set. 180. That's it.
Throwing, Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Henry. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set. 180.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
What's up?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Gets this quickly to Ingram. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Evan Ingram, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears have broken the tie.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Now a 2nd and 10.
Set. Let's go.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Set. Set.
Headed straight is Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Let's go. Set. 380. Green hut. 380. Green hut. Set.
Here's Herbert. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Set.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Noel, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Mayfield looks to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
Here's Bryce Behringer now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken it around the 40. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At the 48-yard line.
Set. 380. Grab. Let's go. Let's go. Crowd right.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. these two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up when we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Pistol. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Why we saw that field goal try a moment ago, I'll never understand. But as a result, this offense, they've got to be pumped. 1st and 10 in striking position already. Herbert. That's taken in by Kraft. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready, run. Set. Ready, go.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
380, ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
59, 59. Hold the troops right. Set.
Now it's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board.
Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now...
That went out wide and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got two extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
.380. Run. Set. Wide it. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
Here's Herbert. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
10 yards.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
5-9. Delta. Stop. Set.
Out of the gun, Herbert. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
Hey, ram.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it is caught. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Again, Herbert looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, no.
I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Henry out of a pistol. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Pistol. Run. Regular. What's up?
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, alert! Good. 180.
Now Mayfield. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Good. 180. Kings. What's up?
Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Point it right.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He dumps it off for Henry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Alec Pierce, 59 yards. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Bears 28.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
380.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Black 80, black. Set.
Play action. It's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 40 yards out. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bears 28.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Run, run, run.
To throw, Mayfield. A short throw to Ingram. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And now the comment site, at least on this drive, a momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. 180. Kings.
Mayfield to throw it. Able to find Higgins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Point it right. Set. 20. That's up.
Here's Mayfield. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Mayfield down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. A quick hitter complete. It's Smith. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So nothing doing there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw here, Herbert. Down the field, he's got more. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hey, ram. Set. 380. Set.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Walker. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
380.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Dolphins have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point, and the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
A gain of 47 yards.
First down carry for Henry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They keep it with Henry on first down. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Mayfield looks to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Home to troops right. 59. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
180.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to get up things.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Alec Pierce with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take another shot here. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Bears come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Miami, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.